Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Today it is foundation featured and I am giving you the new Becca foundation. They came out with a full coverage 24-hour wear. Yikes, I'm not gonna be wearing this for 24 hours. Ultimate coverage 24-hour foundation, and apparently it comes in 24 shades. So the ingredient list looks pretty typical, nothing alarming or things I should worry about, so hopefully, yes. I saw this both in Ulta and Sephora and on the Becca website, so cannot wait to see how this wears. So they claim it to be surprisingly ultimate coverage and a surprisingly weightless and breathable cream. Perfectly balanced distribution of pigment and water at high concentrations. It claims to only need one pump for the whole face. This is $44, I think. I picked the shade Sand. I was able to swatch. Gosh, that looks kind of pale right now. I was able to swatch in the store. So let's see. Nice glass bottle and pump. Way to go, Becca. Becca, I mean, Becca's awesome. I know, thank you. Just kidding. I didn't like their Luminous foundation, but it's not a bad foundation. I just didn't really like it. But a lot of people like it. It's rated really well, and I think Wayne Goss loves it. Alrighty, I am clean faced. I have sunscreen on. I am wearing Volition Beauty sunscreen. I am going to do my beauty blender side and my brush side. Let's do this. One pump. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to do that again because that wasn't a real pump. There we go. So I'm not going to even swatch this on my neck. I'm just going to go for it. It's like, ooh, it's pretty yellow. Oh, yeah, I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work with my sort of ombre white and then to a slight less tan. When I start using like my sunless tanner, you know, my lotion, my gradual lotion, it just sort of is this various shades of less white from my neck down that I need to blend. It doesn't say fragrance, so if I'm smelling something, it's probably left over from something else. I'm almost wondering if maybe the soap I'm using to clean my beauty blender. No, because I use the Dr. Bronner's liquid. I don't know. Well, that was nice. It doesn't say whether it's matte or luminous. It says it's 22% water and it's ultimate coverage and it's weightless. So I'm assuming it's really for all skin types. I am gonna kind of call them on their one pump. One pump did half my face with my beauty blender. And maybe, I think because they have a specific brush that you can use it with, that's what the one pump is for. Everything else, you know, they can't claim because it might just suck up product, right? So I'm using my Sigma Angled Kabuki F84. I know that putting foundation on with a brush is problematic for some, especially with sensitive skin. It can kind of stimulate the skin. I know it's been said that it can kind of wipe off sunscreen. I think if you do it gently, it's fine. I also think that, you know, a lot of makeup artists still use brushes for their applications. So it is a method of applying it's not bad. It's not a detriment. So you can, you know, if you prefer it. Now, as I'm doing this, the brush, I'm a little concerned because I'm like, was there something on here that it feels very sticky with the brush. Everything is kind of dragging. And again, I think we've seen this before with the brush side is giving a more definitely a fuller coverage. I feel like the brush has left some texture and just it's a little bit it's skipping, it's gripping my face. Having the sponge that's damp, the damp beauty blender, really helped move the product. It's kind of funny how white it is. So I'm not really sure about a brush, and I'll show you up close. It just doesn't look as smooth. Whereas I feel like this side looks really good. Oh my, how is this possible? I know you guys watched me do this and you're like, the nose, Rebecca, the nose. So I'm liking this, it's a little more luminous. Yeah. This is kind of like the Fenty in terms of really good coverage, just maybe the Fenty is more matte. Also, Fenty has fragrance, so if this is like the next best thing, yay, I'm so excited. Okay, I am going to blend over with a sponge to just kind of get a more natural, I mean, hi, you have to walk around like this, you know. I'm gonna put on my Becca concealer. I did keep this. It was from, it's the Luminous, Aqua Luminous concealer. I wasn't like thrilled with it. I think I reviewed it last year when it first came out. I can't remember if I compared it to something. And it, to me, is just not in my top 5, maybe not even my top 10, but it is a nice concealer. Use my Lord & Berry eyeshadow primer. I'm just doing this before I powder. A little zoomed out for my comfort zone. I definitely look like pale and yellow compared to the self-tan on my face. I will be warming this up with bronzer for sure. I'm going to use Wowder. I just have been loving the Wowder lately from Glossier. I feel like it's not too powdery. So the Wowder went over it very nicely. I think both sides of my face look covered and alive versus just, you know, like matte or chalky. I like this side of my face better than this side. The brush just, for some reason, did not work very well, but I think it's not going to make a difference in 30 minutes. No one's gonna notice different sides of my face. When the product finally warms, and you know, I will put some bronzer and eyeshadow, and then I will show you guys a full face. Yeah. All right, folks, I am back with my makeup finished, and it's great. I'm very pleased so far with the results of the Becca foundation. So everything went on nicely. Nothing has done anything weird or broken down, you know, my usual complaints of, oh, it's like textured, or, oh, stuff didn't go on, or, you know, it's all good. Like, I feel like I have a good makeup day. I mean, it is a fuller coverage, so it is for sure something where if you want like light to medium coverage, probably not for you. But this, I think, and I don't have any. I don't have a bottle of the backlight primer, the Becca backlight primer, which I love. And I think that would look so beautiful with this, or even mixed with this. I think this could be a product that would be thinned out nicely. So I'm gonna see how it wears, if it oxidizes, see how it compares to the CoverGirl matte foundation I did a week ago, not for a foundation featured, but that was a new drugstore Get Ready With Me. And of course, Fenty. And yeah, so not having fragrance, that is a benefit. And wearing maybe as well as the YSL, but without alcohol, that's another benefit. So yay. Alrighty, I will give you a check-in final conclusion at, I don't know, about 6 to 8 hours from now. So it's not going to be a 24-hour wear test, but it is going to be a realistic wear test that goes with my day, my schedule. So yeah. Alrighty guys, I will see you then. It has worn very well, okay? It has not broken down. It has really good longevity. I don't think it's oxidized, but I'm feeling like it's thick. It just, and maybe it's just me, the way my skin is right now, because I feel like I have a little bit of breakout. My eye wrinkles, my crow's feet just seem super crepey lately this week. I noticed, I was like, what's going on? So yeah, I think it feels a little bit too thick. Like I feel a little self-conscious about how made up this looks, but it has stayed in place. I haven't had to powder. I don't feel oily. I don't feel dry. It's really comfortable. So it is long wearing. It is ultimate coverage. It's pretty breathable. It's very comfortable. I just think I'm going to thin it down. I think I'm going to either put maybe like a luminizer in it or thin it with another foundation. Yeah, I just feel like it's almost too much coverage, but that's not a bad thing. I don't know why this is different to me than the Fenty. Maybe I just was in a different mood on that day. I don't know. But this is good. This is a good, Becca, ultimate coverage. You done good. I think it's not bad. So I think I'm gonna like it. I think I'm gonna work with it. I just think I might thin it out a little. So that's the story. Yeah. Alrighty. So especially I think with the summer months and the heat, this will probably be a good makeup to not melt off without being overly matte. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, and who knows what it'll be like with different primers underneath. So yeah, so let me know if you've tried this yet or what you've thought. And I will put the link for it down in the description box. And I really hope you are subscribed to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.